Now that I know it bugs people that I play with my hair in the stream, I'm going to do it all the time.
That's why I wear Argyle.
I'm always doing that. My hair is like a mess.
Have you figured out what your on-camera quirks are yet, or what your on-camera things are that you do?
Yes, I touch my face.
Yeah.
I touch my face a lot, and I play with my hair a lot.
I touch my face a lot, and I lean forward a lot, and I kind of move side to side a lot.
Yeah, but like, I have to have my camera up my film up way high, because otherwise I have a double chin.
I bite the tip of my index finger, and it gets super sore. But
you have a what?
I bite the tip of my index finger for some reason, and it gets super sore, but I can't help it.
No, I do this. I don't know. You know what I want today that I haven't had in forever? I need some Flamin' Hot Cheetos, man. It's a Flamin' Hot Cheeto breakfast morning.
How is that even kind of a breakfast food for you?
Oh, man. You know I used to crush those in the morning?
I know. And I wondered the same thing then. Like, how is that a breakfast food?
We had a late night, man, and there's something about Flamin' Hot Cheetos in the morning that just hit right.
We went through this phase like 2 years ago, back when I was still in a 4-person home, where she got on this kick where it was Flamin' Hot Cheetos and regular Cheetos mixed together. And so like we all just kind of had Flamin' Hot Cheetos and regular Cheetos mixed together for a couple of weeks. And then, we lost interest. But.
I saw a meme the other day of a kid with the bag open of the Flamin' Hot Cheetos holding it in front of a fan to cool them off.
Yes, that's funny.
It's like a little kid. That's funny.
That's really funny. I like that.
I think that's why she mixed them to like make a mild Cheetos, mild hot Cheeto, Flamin' Hot mild brand.
These are medium Cheetos.
Yes,
these are medios.
You can like choose your heat like you do with wings, depending on the amount of regular Cheetos you put in there.
Oh, that's funny.
That actually sounds kind of good. I might do that.
You should.
I'm sure you would love that flashback if I have those mixed Cheetos in the studio. Oh, wait, just kidding. I don't eat in the studio.
Right. At all.
Somebody in our office, and I wasn't blaming you. You're literally the only one I can ask, and I know you would have been honest with me, okay? Somebody dumped coffee all over the break room and they did attempt. Okay, here was their attempt. Say this is a paper towel roll. They just went onto the coffee and just moved it and then left the paper towel roll sitting there like a mic drop. Good morning.
Here's the counter. Here's the counter. Here's the paper towel roll. Here's the spill. They just took the whole roll and went.
And then just like hoped it would soak it up.
That's good enough.
There's literally 5 people in this building that drink coffee. There's 7 people in this building total. 5 of you drink coffee. We've already eliminated you. So that means
I tell you too. When you asked me
that our guy at the sister station would leave that. He's been married too long.
And I don't think he drinks coffee.
Yeah, he does.
Does he? Okay. I was worried when you brought it up at first because
I think the boss man. I know you're watching. I know you're watching. Yes, Sabrina, that's exactly what they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll fix it.
Yes. So our other boss guy wasn't here yet, so it wasn't him, and I don't think he drinks coffee.
No. He drinks coconut water.
Yeah. So there was only a possibility of 5 people who could have done it.
I was really worried that it was me at first because this morning at like 5:45, because I don't drink when I drink our coffee here. I do it half with coffee and then half with hot water out of the dispenser because our coffee here is like it's very thick and swilly, and I like a little lighter roast, but I don't use cream or sugar because that doesn't work for me. And when I was pouring the hot water in, when I was done, I pulled my cup away and I flipped the hot water thing back, but it didn't go back all the way right away. And so some hot water got on the floor like right away at like 5:30 this morning, but it was just hot water. And so I took something and I wiped it up with my foot and I threw that, but I was thinking maybe I didn't get all the hot water because it didn't go very long. And so when I went back to look, I went back to go see if it was my hot water mess. And it's like, okay, for that, I'll pony up on that. But when I saw the paper towel roll, I was like, they didn't even try.
Oh, and
I went up to it. They were like, you know what? That's wet. Let me see if I can dry it off.
I came in the studio and I go, please tell me you're not the guy who spilled the coffee, and you're all, no, you were like offended. I'm like, just tell me it wasn't you. And if it was, I'll go help you clean it up, man.
Yeah. Because remember when we were in the other building and I spilled that whole cup of coffee on the floor right behind the board? And I was freaked out because your ex-husband at the time still worked here. We had just gotten a whole conversation about keeping the studio clean. And my coffee just like fell out of my hand and went straight on the floor, right in front of the board in the studio. And I got like towels and paper towels and regular towels and anything I could think of to soak that up. And I was freaking out, right? Because it was not coming up. But then our carpets were so dark that in 10 minutes, it just blended anyway. And you couldn't tell that it happened. But the anxiety was there. I don't want to leave that kind of mess for anybody to see that. I can guarantee you that wasn't me in there. But oh my gosh, that's funny that they just took the roll. We're like, that ought to work.
And if you had done something like that, even when you do something shady, not that we ever do.
Right.
You're pretty on it. You'll tell me, I just spilled in the break room, but we're up against our show, so I didn't clean it. Like you would have told me.
Right. And if I did that, if that was something that I did, then we would have talked about it on the show the next day. How lazy have you been at work? Because that's pretty lazy.
I would have thrown you under the bus hell fast.
Absolutely. And I would have enjoyed it. I'm kind of upset that wasn't me now.
Tomorrow's Free Ticket Friday. We got your Disneyland tickets, 4 2-day, 1-park tickets, Free Ticket Friday tomorrow.
We saw some people on our Facebook page that are already down there now and having a good time. And I can't tell you how much I actually really kind of miss making
our friend Tiffany, our friends from Oakdale.
Yeah. So
they're there, and she checked in that she's doing the Rise of the Resistance. And what did I say? 215-minute wait.
Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. Okay. When Disneyland opens, right? When you get in, what fills up quicker? What has a longer line right out the gate? Peter Pan or Rise of the Empire?
Dude, Peter Pan's always
why
so long. I don't know. I think
because it's the first one you come across.
You have like multiple roller coasters, and this one is just like those 2 little ones that go through. Like you can't make them multiples like the other rides, if that makes any sense. Like Splash Mountain, you're filling up so many people, and they're coming right after one after another. Peter Pan, you got to wait till 2 get off, and then 2 more get on.
Well, and then also it's like the first one you come across.
Yes. And so you would think it would move as fast as the aerial ride, since it's just like on a conveyor belt, right?
It's an assembly line. It just goes like this. It just never stops.
Maybe next time we do Disney broadcast, maybe you should suggest that the Peter Pan has a conveyor belt like the aerial ride.
I just want to ask why it fills up so quickly. I want them to crack the code for me. I mean, I think you're right. I think it is the speed of getting on and off. I've
been on it a couple times. My kids aren't into it.
And I went on one time.
I always just Small World first. I ain't gonna lie. I love Small World.
Oh, I do too. I go on it every time. Sometimes I'll go on it 2-3 times a trip.
Me too.
And I don't know about you, but I always find something different that I never saw before every time I go through.
I prefer California Adventure versus Disney. I love them both. But if I get to choose one park, I'm going to California Adventure, and it's mostly for that Toy Story Mania ride.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And Soarin'. I love Soarin' too. But that Toy Story Mania ride, what did Joe say? They have one like that, I think, in Avengers too. In Avengers Campus, they have a shooting ride.
You wanna make friends and win over people when you're playing the Toy Story Mania ride?
Mm-hmm.
Start shooting your partner's your partner or your friend's things on the side.
What do you mean?
Are we talking about the shooting one where you're going through the shooting? Yeah, when you come across the LED ones where it's like the screens that you shoot at, start shooting your friend's stuff too.
You
Because if you
told
do
me
that,
last time. You're the worst.
because they're not going to think to go over and shoot yours, and if you take a few out before they can get to them, then you're going to get more points.
Do you do that to your kids? We got your Disneyland tickets tomorrow. Free ticket Friday to the happiest place on earth, unless you're one of Ian Riley's kids.
They're getting better.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.